Hi, I'm Tiffany Craig from Continuum Counseling Services in Columbia, Maryland, and this is your Mental Health Minute. Our topic of the hour is anxiety. Now, in my first video, I talked about chemically what was going on in the body. In my second video, I gave you one technique to change the chemicals that are flowing in your body when you're anxious so that you can start to think your thoughts. And as a review, just to remind you, managing anxiety requires that we, one, control what's going on physiologically in our bodies first, and then second, start to work through the thoughts in a different way so that we can manage whatever apparent threat or supposed threat or actual real threat that's coming our way that's making us anxious. Okay, so today's technique is all about peripheral vision. You may or may not remember from school, peripheral vision is as you're looking here at this video, you can also still really, if you think about it, see to about 180 degrees on both sides of your head. That's peripheral vision. Okay. Peripheral vision is really important in controlling anxiety because the part of the brain that controls peripheral vision is not the sympathetic nervous system that's activated when you're anxious. It's the neocortex. It's the gray squiggly stuff on top of that mushy midbrain sympathetic nervous system. So if we want to engage the neocortex and be able to get your body back, stop the flow of cortisol and adrenaline, and actually think through what's going on, taking in your peripheral vision can be a very helpful thing to do. Now, this is sometimes a little hard to do hypothetically, but for those of you who drive, this is a lot easier. If you ever realize, see, I learned this technique in a workshop and then went out immediately to drive on Route 70 in a snowstorm with a snow truck behind me and in front of me. And it was like, I could barely see. So I am automatically narrowing my vision because I was really nervous and anxious about driving. And then I remembered what I had been taught by Dr. Gentry in the workshop, which I'll tell you about later. And I softened my eyes. And my whole body just relaxed, and all of a sudden I realized, okay, yeah, I actually can make a plan. If this truck comes over, I can do this. If that truck comes over, I can do that. If I need to slow down, I'll do that. You know, I could actually think because now my neocortex was back online, and I could think my thoughts without the interference of the anxiety. So peripheral vision is step number 2, or technique number 2 that you can try to use in order to stop the flow of adrenaline so that you can then think through your thoughts differently and manage anxiety better. Stay tuned for installment number 3. This has been your Mental Health Minute. You know, let's face it, sometimes life is just hard. The good news is you don't have to go through it alone. We all hit different bumps and challenges along the way, and I'm here to help you. So go to my website, www.mypeace.co. That's www.mypeace.co, not com, C-O. I do mean that. And click on the Contact Tiffany button. Let's talk. You can send me an email, you can text me, you can call me, either way. But let's figure out how we can get you moving from surviving to thriving. As the great Maya Angelou once wrote, surviving is important, but thriving is elegant. So let's thrive. I'll talk to you soon.